Most of us don't grasp the variety of animal species that inhabit the earth today, and some even get surprised as they find out there are some cool animals they haven't even heard about. But seriously now, out of 1,367,555 identified non-insect animal species that live on Earth today, how do you expect to know every single one of them? To put into perspective, this number represents only 1% of the animal species that have ever lived, not to mention the depths of our oceans, where there's probably even more weird-looking animals waiting to be discovered. Welcome to the Fact Corner, and in this video we are going to get to know some of the weirdest animals that live on this earth. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for more content. Pink Fairy Armadillo. The pink fairy armadillo, or Pichishigo, is the smallest species of armadillo, mammals of the families Chlamyphoridae and Dasypodidae, recognized by a bony armor shell. First described by Richard Harlan in 1825, this desert-adapted animal is endemic to central Argentina and can be found inhabiting sandy plains, dunes, and scrubby grasslands. The armadillo has two massive sets of claws on its front and hind limbs, help it to dig the burrows in compacted soil very quickly. The pink fairy armadillo is nicknamed the sand swimmer because it is said that it can burrow through the ground as fast as a fish can swim in the sea. These claws are very big relatively to the size of this animal, which makes it difficult for it to walk on a hard surface. Star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is a small mole found in wet loess areas in the northern parts of North America. It is the only member of the tribe Condylurini and the genus Condylura. The star-nosed mole is easily identifiable by the 22 pink, fleshy appendages ringing its snout, which is used as a touch organ with more than 25,000 mini-sensory receptors known as Eimer's organs, with which this hamster-sized mole feels its way around. With the help of its Eimer's organs, it may be perfectly poised to detect seismic wave vibrations. These moles are also able to smell underwater, accomplished by exhaling air bubbles onto objects or scent trails and then inhaling the bubbles to carry scents back through the nose. Despite the poorly developed eyes, star-nosed moles have an intricate system to detect prey and understand their environment. During exploration, the mole's star-like appendage produces brief touches which compress Eimer's organ against objects or substrate. Next, we have the dugong, another strange animal. The dugong is a medium-sized marine mammal. It is one of 4 living species of the order Sirenia, which also includes 3 species of manatees. It is the only living representative of the once diverse family Dugongidae. Its closest modern relative, Stellar Sea Co, was hunted to extinction in the 18th century. The dugong is the only strictly herbivorous marine mammal. The dugong is the only sirenian in its range, which spans the waters of some 40 countries and territories throughout the Indo-West Pacific. Next we have the naked mole rat. The naked mole rat, also known as the sand puppy, is a burrowing rodent native to parts of East Africa. It is closely related to the blessed moles and is the only species in the genus Heterocephalus of the family Heterocephalidae. The naked mole rat and the Damerland mole rat are the only known eusocial mammals, the highest classification of sociality. It has a highly unusual set of physical traits that allows it to thrive in a harsh underground environment and is the only mammalian thermoconformer, almost entirely ectothermic, cold-blooded, in how it regulates body temperature. The naked mole rat lacks pain sensitivity in its skin and has very low metabolic and respiratory rates. While formerly considered to belong to the same family as other African mole rats Bathyergidae, more recent investigation places it in a separate family, Heterocephalidae. The naked mole rat is also remarkable for its longevity and its resistance to cancer and oxygen deprivation. The eye. Well, I had no idea this animal existed, and it looks so evil. So here is some information about it. The eye is a lemur, a strepsirrhine primate native to Madagascar that combines rodent-like teeth that perpetually grow and a special thin middle finger. It is the world's largest nocturnal primate and is characterized by its unusual method of finding food. It taps on trees to find grubs, then gnaws holes in the wood using its forward slanting incisors to create a small hole in which it inserts its narrow middle finger to pull the grubs out. This foraging method is called percussive foraging and takes up 5 to 41% of foraging time. The only other animal species known to find food in this way is the striped possum. From an ecological point of view, the ii fills the niche of a woodpecker as it is capable of penetrating wood to extract the invertebrates within. The ii lives primarily on the east coast of Madagascar. Its natural habitat is rainforest or deciduous forest, but many live in cultivated areas due to deforestation. Rainforest iis, the most common, dwell in canopy areas and are usually sighted above 70 meters altitude. They sleep during the day in nests built in the forks of trees. The Dumbo octopus. Grimpoteuthis is a genus of pelagic umbrella octopuses known as the Dumbo octopuses. The name Dumbo originates from their resemblance to the title character of Disney's 1941 film Dumbo, having a prominent ear-like fin which extends from the mantle above each eye. There are 13 species recognized in the genus. Prey include crustaceans, bivalves, worms, and copepods. The average lifespan of various Grimpoteuthis species is 3 to 5 years. Most species of Grimpoteuthis live at depths of at least 9,800 to 13,100 feet, with some living up to 23,000 feet below sea level, which is the deepest of any known octopus. They are some of the rarest of the Octopoda species, though they occur worldwide, including in the waters of New Zealand, Australia, Oregon, Philippines, Martha's Vineyard, Papua New Guinea, and Azores. The largest Dumbo octopus ever recorded was 5.9 feet in length and weighed 13 pounds. The average size for most species is 7.9 to 12 inches in length. The average weight is still undetermined. Next we have another animal called Sunda Colugo. The Sunda flying lemur, or Sunda Colugo, also known as a Malayan flying lemur or Malayan Colugo, is a species of Colugo. Until recently, it was thought to be one of the only two species of flying lemur, the other being the Philippine flying lemur, which is found only in the Philippines. The Sunda flying lemur is found throughout Southeast Asia, in Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore. The Sunda flying lemur is not a lemur and does not fly. Instead, it glides as it leaps among trees. It is strictly arboreal, is active at night, and feeds on soft plant parts such as young leaves, shoots, flower, and fruits. After a 60-day gestation period, a single offspring is carried on the mother's abdomen held by a large skin membrane. It is a forest-dependent species and is protected by national legislation. And last one, the Yeti crab. Kiwa hirsuta is a crustacean discovered in 2005 in the South Pacific Ocean. This decapod, which is approximately 5.9 inches long, is notable for the quantity of silky blonde setae resembling fur covering its periapods, thoracic legs, including claws. Its discoverers dubbed it the Yeti lobster or Yeti crab. The animal has strongly reduced eyes that lack pigment and is thought to be blind. The hairy pincers contain filamentous bacteria, which the creature may use to detoxify poisonous minerals from the water emitted by the hydrothermal vents where it lives. Did you know any of these animals or even heard of them? Tell us in the comment section. And if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below if you would like to watch a second part. I'm quite sure there are more out there. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Fact Corner for more content. Thank you for watching.